Hello and welcome to the Academy. I am Chef Robert Lewis, the Happy Diabetic. Fresh produce is a key component of any healthy type 2 diabetes diet. But just because you can easily find meat, fruit, and vegetables in your supermarket doesn't mean it's always fresh. Follow our quick guide for choosing fresh produce to get the most vitamins and nutrients out of each meal. Let's begin with meat. How can you be sure that the meat you're buying is fresh? Well, it's simple. Smell it. Non-game meat shouldn't smell of anything. The slightly musty smell indicates that there's moisture in the packaged meat and it oxidizes. This is not dangerous. I would also check the color. In beef, look for bright red. In pork, grayish pink. In poultry, anything between bluish white to yellow. Touch it. Always a good practice. Firmness is a good sign. The meat should spring back to its shape. And keep in mind that some beef cuts spring back more slowly because they have less connective tissue. Keep an eye on general uniformity. Uniform shape and thickness and clean-cut edges indicate that the meat has been cut by a skilled butcher with an eye for minimizing waste and keeping meat fresh. Now it's time for some fish. Fresh fish is easy to spot. Here's what you want to pay attention to. Look at the eyes. Fresh fish have clear, firm eyes with bulging, dark pupils. Avoid cloudy, sunken eyes. And check out the gills. Look for bright red gills. Take a look at the stomach. Now, if you're not squeamish, feel the stomach. Firm means fresh. And always inspect the scales. That will indicate freshness. They shouldn't be slimy. And don't forget the fins. Dried, brittle fins betray the age of the fish. Smell it. Fish admittedly smells a little fishy, but if you catch a bad odor in the air, better skip. It should smell like the ocean. Yeah, just like that. Choosing fresh vegetables requires a bit of attention, but it isn't hard at all. Look for the skin. Vegetables with smooth, unwrinkled skin are the freshest. Avoid those with shriveled and wrinkled skin. Spots. Large spots are usually a sign that the veggies have a bruised during transportation or have been lying there for quite a while. Firmness. Density is another indicator of freshness. Firm, compact, plump vegetables are often the freshest. And what about color? Well, we want to look for solid, bright, vibrant colors. Avoid pale and faded colors. Smell is always a good indication. An earthy smell is another good indicator of a fresh vegetable. And look for the stems. For vegetables with a stem, a vibrant green stem is often the sign of freshness. Same for the tops of carrots. Now what about leaves? When it's time to shop for leafy greens, look for crisp leaves. So let's talk a little bit about weight. Vegetables that feel heavy in your hand also tend to be fresh. This applies especially to lettuce, cabbage, and cauliflower. Picking fresh fruits and berries. The basic rule to choosing fresh fruits is to simply pick fruits that are in season and produced locally. This can severely restrict your menu. Now, depending on where you live, so don't always hold fast to this rule. Most of the tips for choosing fresh veggies apply to fruits and berries too. After all, who wants to buy brown, mushy bananas? Not me. So let's talk about ripeness. Feel is a better indicator of ripeness than color. When squeezed, ripe fruits give in a slightly but staying firm feel. Just think about avocados or mangoes. Stems, a fruity fragrance at the stem is a good sign. How about cuts and bruises? Now, most fruits don't take damage well as veggies, so avoid those that have cuts and bruises that you can visually see. Packaging is also key. Berries at the bottom or sides of a plastic container may be crushed or spoiled, so simply watch out. Just because a fruit or vegetable deviates from its regular shape, has bumps, or is ugly doesn't mean it's not fresh, delicious, or lower in nutritional value. Look, buy it anyway to reduce food waste, which amounts to almost half of all the fruits and vegetables grown every year.